Hello, you're watching NewsX with me, Riya Dwivedi. Now let's start at the top of the hour with headlines. Ministry of Home Affairs orders 10-point civil defense exercises and drills across the country's 244 categorized civil defense districts as tensions escalate between India and Pakistan. Amid rising tensions with Pakistan, Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds a meeting with National Security Advisor Ajit Doval at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. Preparations for nationwide mock drills begins across many states in India, including Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, amongst other locations. Pakistan-bound Chenab's river water flow dropped significantly following the authorities' decision to shut all gates of the Baglihar and Salal dams. 12th day of Pakistan ceasefire violations reported across LOC in areas opposite Kupwara, Baramulla, Poonch, Rajouri, Mendhar, Naushera, Sundarbani and Aknoor. Closed-door meeting of the UNSC convened at Pakistan's request concludes without any statement, resolution or official outcome. Let's start with some breaking news. The Home Ministry is expected to issue an SOP for the mock drills shortly. Remember, pan-India mock drills are slated to take place tomorrow at all military cantonments and military bases of the country. So those are the details that are coming in terms of the pan-India mock drills that are set to take place tomorrow. We have with us my colleague Sanjay Sharma, senior editor, joining us on the telecast. Sanjay, in terms of these SOPs that are set to be issued, what are the details that are coming in?
देखिए, कल देश भर में कल 7 तारीख को देश भर में मॉक ड्रिल का आयोजन किया जा रहा है। लगभग 259 स्थानों को चिन्हित किया गया है जहां पर कि मॉक ड्रिल की जाएगी। इसमें से 100 प्लेसेस ऐसे हैं, 100 डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऐसे हैं जो कि सबसे ज्यादा जो मोस्ट सेंसिटिव स्टेट जिनको माना जा रहा है, मोस्ट सेंसिटिव डिस्ट्रिक्ट माना जा रहा है, तो वहां पर मॉक ड्रिल होगी। इसके अलावा हर जगह पर सबसे ज्यादा जो सेंसिटिव जो है वो बॉर्डर स्टेट पर, जिसमें कि जम्मू कश्मीर, पंजाब, दिल्ली में जो कैपिटल रीजन है, कैपिटल रीजन दिल्ली, कैंट, न्यू दिल्ली और साउथ दिल्ली में यहाँ पर की मॉक ड्रिल होगी। तो मॉक ड्रिल में क्या करना है, कब करना है, तो ये मॉक ड्रिल पूरी सबसे सिविल करना, तो को गांव से करके शहरों तक कहा गया है। इसमें एनसीसी कैडेट, एसएस के कैडेट और स्कूल कॉलेज के छात्रों को, इसके अलावा सबसे यही कहा गया कि किसी भी तरह की सुरक्षा, किसी भी तरह की प्रॉब्लम से निपटने के लिए से निपटने की तैयारियां की जाए। आपदा आ जाती है, किसी भी तरह की आपदा आ जाती है तो फिर उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए अगर आग लग, बम कुछ भी होता है तो इमरजेंसी में आपको क्या उसकी व्यवस्था करनी होगी।
I think my colleague Sanjay Sharma is currently facing some audio issues. We'll get that sorted. But meanwhile, viewers, let's take a look at some other breaking news coming in. Civil defense will be prepared from cities to villages. Citizens, students, NCC, NSS and ex-servicemen will be included in this exercise. So, Sanjay, in terms of the stakeholders who will be involved in this exercise, what are the details that are coming in?
देखिए, पूरी जो मॉक ड्रिल होगी, इसमें सिविल डिफेंस का नाम दिया गया। तो सिविल डिफेंस में जितने भी लोग हैं उन लोगों को इसमें इन्वॉल्व किया गया है। इसी के साथ में कई लोगों को वॉलंटियरी जुड़ने के लिए कहा गया। इसमें जो लीडरशिप जो जिनके हाथ में होगी वो एनसीसी के कैडेट, एनएसएस के कैडेट, स्टूडेंट्स और साथ में जो डिफेंस एक्स आर्मी मैन है, एक्स सर्विस मैन है, उनको इसमें शामिल करने की बात कही गई है। तो ये लोग, इनको जिम्मेदारी दी गई कि देश में नागरिकों को ट्रेन करें कि अगर हमले के समय में अगर हमला होता है तो किस तरीके से अपना बचाव करना है, किस तरह से सुरक्षा रखना है, और कोई इमरजेंसी हो जाती है, घर पे बात होता है, हमला होता है, आग लग जाती है, बम फूटता है, तो उस स्थिति में क्या क्या करना है। तो स्वास्थ्य सुविधाओं का हॉस्पिटल तक देना, जैसी टाइम बचता है, और उस अलर्ट पर आकर के किस तरीके से देश भर में आपको अपने 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 इलाकों में ब्लैकआउट करना है। तो ये सारी की सारी जो छोटी छोटी प्रिकॉशंस है, इन सबको लेकर के एसओपी जारी हो रही है। और ये इसकी जो लीडरशिप होगी सिविल डिफेंस की, ये उन लोगों के हाथ में होगी जिन्होंने जो इस चीज को भली भांति जानते हैं और जो आम लोगों को ट्रेन कर सकें। तो देश के गांवों से लेकर के सभी शहरों के मोहल्लों तक में सिविल डिफेंस की एक पूरी लाइन तैयार की जा रही है।
All right, Sanjay Sharma, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast. Meanwhile, MHA has ordered security mock drills across 244 districts in India. Speaking of Uttar Pradesh, drills will be conducted in 19 locations including Lucknow, Kanpur, Varanasi, Meerut, Agra, Gorakhpur amongst others. So those are the details that are coming in terms of several locations in Uttar Pradesh where these mock drills will be conducted. There are about 19 locations. We're talking about Lucknow, Meerut, Gorakhpur, Agra and several other, when we're talking about Kanpur as well. These are several places where mock drills will be conducted. We have with us my colleague Abhishek Singh joining us on the telecast. Abhishek, what exactly are the details that are coming in terms of the preparedness on the ground and these 19 locations where mock drills will be conducted?
Yes, there are 19 locations in the UP which are being ordered by, as per the orders by the Ministry of Home Affairs in UP, that a drill is going to be conducted by civil defense. But after understanding the sensitivity of the UP, the DGP of UP, Prashant Kumar, has given instructions that in the whole state, this drill is going to be conducted regarding the emergency situations. And in Lucknow, the drill is going to be conducted at 7 p.m. in the evening tomorrow. And also the different time schedules is going to be allotted in the different cities of the UP regarding this drill, which is going to be conducted by the civil defense in the emergency situations. What are the precautionary measures being taken by them, and also the proper aero alarm is going to be rung by the civil defense volunteers, and they are going to be getting prepared for this. And also a drill is today is also conducted in Lucknow regarding the same. So in the emergency situation or in the situation of any air strike, how precautionary measures and things are going to be taken care of.
All right, Abhishek. Thank you so much for joining us on the telecast and sharing those details. Meanwhile, some other news coming in. The Ministry of Home Affairs has ordered nationwide mock drills tomorrow, May 7. Security has been heightened at Connaught Place, which is a prime location in the central Delhi. So earlier we have seen that several locations there is foot patrolling that is taking place, one of them being Connaught Place, and there are other places as well, Janpat, India Gate and Gol Market. These are several places where patrolling is taking place and security has been heightened. There's forces on the ground currently ahead of the mock drills that are set to take place. We have with us Mehndi Garg joining us on the telecast. Mehndi, what exactly are the details that are coming in terms of when we're talking about patrolling and the preparedness on the ground currently as the security has been heightened in Connaught Place where you are?
Well, indeed, Ria, in the view of the mock drill that is set to happen tomorrow, that have been
directed by the Home Ministry to all the states of India, and also now the security has been tightened in the national capital as well, the areas which are of a lot of traffic and also the lot of people visits there. So in one of the places, the Connaught Place is the area where the security have been heightened, and not only Connaught Place area but also whether we talk about Janpat, Palika Bazaar, Gol Market and also the India Gate. These are some of the areas where the civilians and also the tourist visits. So yes, these are some of the places that are under the radar of the Delhi police, and also the patrolling have been increased in some of these places. And in the view of the tomorrow's mock drill and also the rising tensions between India and Pakistan, Delhi police is also holding meetings with the senior officials, with the DCPs holding meetings with the ACPs and also the SHOs to make the action plan for Delhi for the upcoming days as well. And if we talk about the mock drill that is set to happen tomorrow, Ria, then yes, at 4 p.m. a big meeting meeting is scheduled of the DDMA with the LG, and in that meeting proper measures and proper action plan will be made that how and where and when the mock drill will be taking place tomorrow, because after the orders of the Home Minister and after the meeting that have been held by the senior authorities of the Indian government, all the states are now on their foot to to make this happen, to cast these mock drills in each of the districts. So around 244 plus districts will be there where the mock drills will be happening, and in the Delhi, the New Delhi area, the Delhi cantonment area, and also the South Delhi. These three places will be decided and have been decided rather, Ria, for the mock drills to take place for tomorrow. Yes, Ria.
Mehndi, in terms of when we're talking about the preparedness as well, how crucial are these exercises for civilians amid the ongoing tension that we're seeing between India and Pakistan, and how important it is that we keep the civilians also in loop, and this exercise is important in terms of the enhanced preparedness in terms of any emergency that may arise?
Well, very rightly said, Ria. It is very important to take the civilians in loop as well. And if we talk about the Delhi government and also the Indian government, they are trying to talk to hold meetings rather with all the officials, whether in Delhi, these are the RW associations, the Market Welfare Association, all the security guard positioned areas, and also the civilians are very important, and these mock drills are also very important in any kind of emergency situation, because tomorrow there will be air raid signals and sirens that will be activated for the civilians and also the students to know that when these sirens play off, then how to act and what to act. And not only this, Ria, but also they will be taught about self-protection, then that if any attack happens, if any emergency situation happens, then how the civilians or whether the students who will be at that point of time can be studying in a school should will take measures to protect themselves. So these mock drills are very important, and very importantly, Ria, this mock drill will happen for the very first time since 1971 Indo-Pakistan war. So yes, it is very important to take civilians in loop as well, and these mock drills will be completely focused on that. That will be happening tomorrow, where the officials will be interacting with the civilians, with the students, with the civil defense volunteers, and not only that, but also the Delhi police officials have, and the Indian government rather, we can say, Ria, also have issued a form where volunteers can fill out that form and come in front to support in these particular mock drills, and also to create awareness to learn the self-protection if any emergency like situation happens, because right now the tensions between India and Pakistan is right.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast and sharing those details. Meanwhile, some other news coming in from Rajasthan. Jaisalmer Superintendent Sudhir Chaudhary has issued a statement on the border areas and the security that has been enhanced. Let's take a listen to that.
देखिए, बॉर्डर इलाके में मेरे द्वारा और बीएसएफ के अधिकारियों के द्वारा लगातार विजिट्स की जा रही है, गांव वालों को अवेयर किया जा रहा है, और जो डिफेंस इस्टेब्लिशमेंट है उसके आसपास के जो लोग हैं उनको भी अवेयर किया जा रहा है। मेनली जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, पठान खान के केस में जो है कुछ पैसे का लालच दे करके इस तरह की सूचना उससे ली गई थी, और मैं आपके चैनल के माध्यम से ही कहना चाहूँगा कि बहुत छोटी सी राशि के लिए अगर कोई व्यक्ति इस तरह का काम करता है तो बहुत गंभीर नतीजे उसको भुगतने पड़ते हैं। अगर कोई डर की बात है, मतलब कोई रिश्तेदार है उसको दूसरी कंट्री में, पाकिस्तान में ब्लैकमेल करके यहाँ के किसी रिलेटिव को सूचना देने के लिए फोर्स किया जा रहा है, तो पुलिस को जरूर सूचना दें।
Rajat Vyas is joining us on the telecast. Rajat, take us through the details that are coming in terms of the statement that was given by Jaisalmer SP.
It is very important and very a big issue in this part of Rajasthan nearby Jaisalmer. As per the Superintendent of Police Jaisalmer, he issued an order to the border area, and also he talked with the BSF officials and agencies to inform time by time, as well as he also suggests to the local resident of the border area that if they are going to leak any information, or if they are taking some money to leak these information, it will be treated as a crime in this part. Also, if they have relatives in Pakistan, those who pressurized by the Pakistanis to get the information time by time, so they also suggest to the local resident to conduct all the information and report immediately to the local police or agencies so they can action accordingly. And also Jaisalmer Police and Superintendent of Police Jaisalmer, he also suggests, like he talked that he have the all type of information and he just watch on the activities there in the border areas, and also time by time he is informed to the all machineries and agency here in this part. Yes.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast. Meanwhile, some other news coming in. Students in Jammu and Kashmir are being trained to respond to any eventuality during a mock drill exercise. To accelerate the vigilance of the students, they are being taught when to hide under the table and what to do in precarious situation. Meanwhile, listen into what the students have had to say.
तो जैसे पहलगाम में हुआ वो बहुत गलत हुआ, और उसके बाद हमें लग रहा है कि दो कंट्रीज़ के बीच में वॉर हो सकती है, वर्ल्ड वॉर शुरू हो सकता है या कुछ ऐसा। तो हमें हमारे स्कूल में बताया कि कैसे हमें सेफ़ रहना है, किस तरह से हमें प्रोटेक्ट करना है खुद को और बाकियों को, ना कि सिर्फ खुद को, बाकियों की भी हमने हेल्प करनी है। अगर कोई गिर जाता है या फिर हमें उसे कैसे सेव करके हमें बचाना है।
उन्होंने हमें पूरा यही समझाया कि हम अपने आप को कैसे प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं इस टाइम पर, और कैसे हम दूसरों को भी प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। जैसे उन्होंने हमें पूरा बताया कि अगर हम स्कूल के अंदर हैं तो हम क्या और प्रिवेंटिव चेक्स ले सकते हैं, और बाहर हैं तो हम क्या करेंगे, घर पे हैं तो हम क्या करेंगे। तो हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा कि उन्होंने इस पूरा हमें समझाया। और
सिविल डिफेंस एक पुराना ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है और इसमें वॉलंटियर्स वगैरह हमेशा से ट्रेंड और उपलब्ध रखे जाते हैं। जो डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ सिविल डिफेंस है, इसकी मुख्य जवाबदारी होती है लोगों को, वॉलंटियर्स को रिक्रूट करना, उनको ट्रेन करना और उनको जरूरत के हिसाब से अवेलेबल करना। तो अभी तक 2010 के बाद से सिविल डिफेंस की जो मुख्य जवाबदारी थी, जिसमें कि युद्ध की परिस्थिति हो या युद्धजन्य परिस्थिति हो, तो उसमें वॉलंटियर्स को प्रोवाइड करना मुख्य जवाबदारी थी। 2010 के बाद इसमें डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट का भी एस्पेक्ट जोड़ दिया गया। तो अभी डिजास्टर्स वगैरह की स्थिति में, जैसे कि बाढ़ आ जाए या फिर साइक्लोन वगैरह आ जाए या कहीं पे और इस तरह की बड़ी दुर्घटना हो, तो उस समय हमारे ट्रेन वॉलंटियर्स ने काफी अच्छी कामगिरी की हुई है। और ऐसे बहुत सारे उदाहरण हैं, जैसे कि यहाँ पे आग लग जाती है या फिर मलबे होते हैं, बिल्डिंग गिर जाती है, उस समय हमारे वॉलंटियर्स फर्स्ट एड देने में, रेस्क्यू करने में, लोगों को सुरक्षित स्थान पे ले जाने में, उनको रिहेबिलिटेट करने में और हॉस्पिटल लोकेट करने में और आवश्यकता के अनुसार कम्युनिकेशन चैनल स्टैब्लिश करने में ट्रेंड होते हैं। तो ये हमारे लोग हमेशा से काम करें।
Delhi Home Minister is set to hold a meeting with the Power Department, and DISCOMs will take a brief on preparations being done in case of blackout situation arises or sudden power disruptions. We have with us my colleague Mehndi Garg joining us on the telecast. Mehndi, what exactly are the details that are coming in terms of these preparations and the details regarding this?
Well, Riya, a lot of meetings are scheduled of the Delhi government as well. At 4 p.m. a big meeting will be happening regarding the mock drill situation. But now the latest that we are tracking of the Delhi government is that the Home Minister Ashish Sood will be holding a meeting with the DISCOM department and also the power department to take a brief that, you know, if a power cut situation happens in Delhi and also the power cuts happen in Delhi, then what will be the solution to that? So this will be a very important meeting that will be held by the Home Minister Ashish Sood with all the officials, because tomorrow is a big day, because mock drills will be happening and the civilians will be taught the self-protection, and also not only that but also how to manage in the emergency like situations. So this is a very important meeting where the brief will be taken regarding if in Delhi the blackout situations happen or the power cut situation happen, then the proper action plan will be made by the Delhi government as well. So this meeting will be happening in some time right now, and at 4 p.m. also major update will be coming regarding the tomorrow's mock drill that will be happening in different places in the national capital as well. Yes, Riya.
All right, Mehndi, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast and sharing those details. Meanwhile, some other news coming in from Maharashtra. A director of Maharashtra Civil Defence, Prabhat Kumar, has issued a statement on the mock drill and why it is important, especially along coastal areas. So those are the details that are coming in. Remember, viewers, these mock drills are set to take place pan-India. tomorrow, or that is May 7, and this was issued yesterday. This advisory was issued yesterday by Ministry of the Ministry of Home Affairs, and when we're talking about that, there is no need to panic. These measures, all of the advisory that has been issued, is just a way to enhance readiness, and also as part of the emergency protocols that the civilians and everyone else is prepared in any scenario possible, considering the current scenario between India and Pakistan that we are seeing. We have with us my colleague Asavri joining us on the telecast. Asavri, share more details concerning that when we're talking about Maharashtra and the statement that has been given. What exactly is the situation in terms of preparedness on the ground?
Yeah, we have to understand the fact that the statement that has been given out by the Director of Maharashtra Civil Defence, he's of course spoken on the mock drills. Now, why this holds a lot of merit and importance is because it's a coastal area. So again, the preparedness will be had to made as per, of course, areas. And again, when we talk about Maharashtra, just the geography of it, there will be more, in fact, deployment. There may perhaps be needed across the coastal areas. Again, it's completely, surrounded by water on almost every, space and corner. So again, those are the developments that we're tracking. And again, what the Director of the Maharashtra Civil Defence has said is that the reason why these mock drills are very, very important is that we need to be very mentally prepared in case something happens. Again, there is no need to panic at this point of time. Of course, the government is doing this in order to make sure that people are prepared to know exactly what to do. In fact, across span India, we've seen mock drills that are taking place in schools as well, so that students know if something happens, if there is perhaps a precarious situation that takes place, what to do, where to go, and what exactly should be the next step. So again, as per state by state, of course, there are meetings that are taking place. The Union Home Secretary also has spoken to the chief secretaries across states, and again, a plan of action is now being chalked out as to what should be the next steps that should in fact be inculcated if something happens. Riya, back to you.
All right, Asavri, thanks for that. But meanwhile, viewers, before I wrap this bulletin, I'd like to stress on the fact that several of my colleagues have already stressed upon is the fact that there is no need to panic. This is just a 10-point plan action that has been initiated and issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs for vigilance. And we have seen earlier, the day before yesterday, in Firozpur cantonment in Punjab, a 30-minute blackout drill that was conducted. So we can lead by that example of Firozpur. So there is no need to panic. So this is just a drill for any preparedness in any scenario, considering how the situation are currently with Pakistan. So meanwhile, viewers, that's a wrap for the bulletin. We'll slip into a short break.